don't do it often, so it feels nice when you get one. Yeah, I told Cowan and Robertson I was going to get one tonight, and I actually did. So the problem is I tell myself that every game. Or I tell somebody that, so it's nice to contribute. But it was a big goal, obviously, at that moment, give us a lead, and we never looked back. So just happy to help.
Why do you do that?
Did you see it all the way?
Pardon me?
Did you see it going in?
Yeah, that one I actually did. There's a lot of ones where a screen might take your vision. That one I had eyes the whole way, so it felt good to go in.
Why do you do that, and how long have you been doing that, saying you're going to get one every year?
I don't know. I just fake it till you make it almost type thing, you know? Like, give me the puck, I'm going to score, and then most often I'm going glassing out, so it was good to score tonight. Yeah, it felt good.
What did Cowan and Robertson say? Did they believe you?
They kind of like laughed right away, but then first TV timeout they came over and like, you're right. Yeah.
What's it mean to this group, just for the depth, the balanced attack, and obviously you're most proud, I'm sure, of the defensive effort the last couple of games, but to have it spread around means a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, it's nice when different guys contribute offensively. It gives them, some confidence as an individual player, but. The past two games, I think we're doing a lot of like really good things away from the offensive side of it that might not get noticed in the public eye, but in that side, that locker room, we compliment each other all the time. So it seems like we got a little juice going right now after these two games, and we have to continue it into Carolina. Like, our division is so tight, and it's crazy how important these points are at this time of the year.
What are you liking about that wall line, McMann, Dakota, how it's coming together?
Yeah, it's great. Brady and a D-zone draw just kind of looked at each other, and three big boys that all couldn't skate, so we just get the puck in the neutral zone and let them hunt it down. So yeah, they've been playing downhill, it seems like, which is a benefit for anybody. It just makes the game that much easier, and they've been doing a really good job.
What have you noticed most about being Scotty Laughton's teammate?
That guy's a beauty, man. I heard a lot about him before I got here through some mutual friends, and he's everything I heard, if not more. So just the ultimate competitor, gets rewarded tonight, and off the ice is just a really good human being. Haven't been here too long, but I have a lot of respect for him and the way he's welcomed me and the way he leads inside that locker room. So yeah, just really impressed.
Stood out maybe the most about the way your group went about their business tonight?
I think skating and competitiveness. I think we're skating on pucks right away, and then super competitive in battles, forechecks, D-zone as well, just killing plays and getting things moving.
What's what this mean, do you think, to the team?
Yeah, that's a big one. Obviously, there's a bit of history here, so I think it's just something that we can build off of and take that energy and ride that momentum.
What does the balanced attack mean to you guys? And having maybe some unlikely guys or first goal of you guys?
Yeah, I think I think it's just everybody contributing. Sometimes it comes in waves for certain guys, and sometimes guys have been playing consistently well for a while, and then in games like this, you kind of get everybody contributing up and down the lineup.
What's working well for your line right now? What do you like about how it's coming together?
I think just consistent work. I think it's like a few things. It's skating out of D-zone, making sure we're getting pucks behind, and then just pushing the pace, and then that competitiveness of being on pucks, winning battles, trying to get things to the net, going low to higher. You were doing a good job of shooting pucks, and all those things are conducive to generating chances and playing well, I think.
And just another solid effort by your goaltender. I guess that's not new, but it's still appreciated.
Yeah, it's much appreciated. He's a professional, and he's been super consistent lately. And it's sometimes when you get a goalie playing like that, you almost don't recognize it because it's expected, but it's not easy to do that every night. So credit to him.
Troy comes here on waivers now. He's logging big minutes. Like, what has stood out most to you about how quickly he's gelled with the group?
Yeah, he's a good guy to start, which is super easy to welcome him into the group. But then he skates really well. You see him the way he's mobile in the offensive zone, and he's quick on pucks in the D zone to skate and make that first pass, and it's been really effective for us.
What's it like to see Scotty Laughton get on the board, considering what he means to the team?
Yeah, that was huge. Timely goal too to kind of shut that one out. That was big for him, and super happy for him because he's been consistently playing well.
Thanks. We saw the reaction. What did it mean to get your first of the season, especially given that we were just talking about that very topic this morning?
Yeah, I was a little fired up. Big moment for our line to try and get something going for us, and late in the game there, tight game, and but like I said before, I think just a full team effort. We played quick. We made it hard on them to create, and Joe was great. So we're going to have to continue to play like that, and that's the recipe for success. We play like that, we'll win a lot more games.
And it seemed like there was a lot of balance there, and that's maybe the second straight game where you could say that confidently, that it's spread around a little bit.
Absolutely. I think having Stetch and DJ, and I thought our D was great tonight, moving up pucks, shooting. We recovered them pretty well. We were moving in the O-zone, and like you said, we're getting it from different guys, which we need at this time of year to win games. So it was a good team win. We got to continue this, and we got one more against a really tough opponent again, and we're going to have to play that same way. They play really fast.
Does it feel like the team has turned a corner here?
I don't know if we've turned a corner, but we're on the right track, right? It's hard to gain traction when you're kind of winning one, losing one, and you string a couple together, you get some momentum in this league, and it does a lot good for you. And momentum's a big thing, I think, from game to game, and to get that confidence and just continue that belief. Because we have it in the room, so we continue believing in one another. We're going to have more nights like this.
Strecher would say he kind of feels like he's fighting for his NHL life at the moment. Like, what has impressed you the most about how he's hit the ground running here?
He's been unbelievable. He's a great guy in the room, and he's been around. You know, he's played, and he plays hard, and he's been really good with Caber back there on our PK and creating offense for us, being simple with the puck, and that's what we need is getting the puck into our forwards' hands as quickly as possible and going from there. So he's been awesome, and I'm so happy for him to see him doing this well.
Scott, what's the key to keeping this momentum going? If you could put your finger on one thing that says, boys, we need to bottle this, what is it?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think just the way we played, I think, I know that's probably not the best answer, but just I think playing fast like that, eliminating their chances, not spending as much time in their D zone. I think you get out of your D zone as quickly as possible. We have a ton of skill up front that can do some things. So we play fast like that. Florida makes you play fast, so they rim a ton of pucks. I thought Joe did a really good job of playing pucks tonight, but getting out of our D zone and getting in the O zone, and then you make it hard on teams to come back into your zone. So,
How much do you think rest might have factored into just kind of being a little crisper, cleaner out there? You guys really have had a tight schedule up until.
yeah, and I think getting on the road and being all together is awesome. I think that's kind of what it's all about. So to get on the road here and have a little bit of a longer trip after being at home for so long, getting some bodies back in the lineup and getting a little bit healthier makes a difference. You get a little bit of rest in a couple days and you go from there. But yeah, it's been nice to get on the road and be with the guys.
It doesn't seem to matter, Scott, if it's a big scorer or a guy who doesn't score a lot. But when you get the first one out of the way, it changes your season in some ways.
Yeah, it's nice. I think we talked about it this morning, but it hasn't come easy this year for me, and obviously not to start with the injuries and everything like that. So hopefully this can give me a little spring in my step and create a little bit more offense like what we've done on the PK, me and Stevie. And we got to continue to play that role, make it hard on them, and make it hard on other teams in the D zone. But hopefully it gives me a little confidence here to keep going.
Yeah, it was a big win for us, just the ability to hold on to the lead. And, you know, there's been a couple games that we've gotten the lead and let them slip away. So, yeah, it was a big one for us, and we got to keep it going.
Your line's been clicking lately. What do you think is the key there that you can keep going?
I think just, you know, being on the same page, close supporting to each other, and just filling in with one another has worked well the last couple games. And, you know, just continue to build off of it.
What's it do for the group when you get the last couple of games having it spread around? And maybe not just with goals, but defensive efforts, that type of thing, when it's spread around as much as it has been.
I think just confidence-wise, seeing the team that we can be when we're all on board and all pushing in the same direction, you know, can do a lot for a group. And, you know, everybody chipping in goes a long way.
Troy comes here has
Yeah.
kind of stood out about how quickly he's kind of gelled with it?
Yeah, just how hard he plays in the simple, direct game that he plays. He doesn't try to do too much. He plays his role to perfection, and that's what we need back there. And so, yeah, we give kudos to him. He's done a great job.
We know what Scott Laughton means, or at least we hear what he means from you
Yeah.
guys. To see him get rewarded with his first, what's that do for you guys to be?
Yeah, lots means a lot to this group. It was great to see him get one there, and obviously, kind of a tough start for him. And it once again does a lot for a group to see him chip in and get rewarded there.
Goals in consecutive games for you. Do you feel like there's momentum now building behind your game? Like, how would you describe how you're feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah, building on it, and it's nice to see him go in, and now the hard part is continuing to do it.
What goes through your mind when that penalty gets called on you in the third?
Yeah, that wasn't a fun one to sit in the box for, but the guys did a great job killing it off.
For the team.
Good win. I mean, I thought that everybody contributed tonight. And, goalie was good. Solid game all around, Checked hard, physical. A lot of good things tonight, so it's good to see.
Scott Laughton mentioned the pace of the game. Are you noticing that you guys are playing a little bit faster?
Yeah, tonight was probably, I would say, one of the fastest pace games we played all year. I thought we just closed on people and checked, and when we had pucks, we skated and attacked, and our forward check was good tonight. So pace was really good tonight.
What do you like about that, Nick? Wow.
Well, they're just on it, like they're. I think Joshua and McMann are really been good on the walls in our zone, and Wazzy does a great job being underneath and support, and they get the puck, and when they go down in the offensive zone, whether it's on an attack or they have to forward check, they're heavy. They're doing a good job with their sticks, and they're on people, and then they hang on to pucks in the offensive zone, and they're getting to the net and doing the job. So they've been really effective.
How important is a third line like that?
Very important. They take a lot of D zone face-offs. Match them up against people at times, on the road and things like that. But that big heavy line like that really sets the tone for our team, I think.
In the NHL today, that puck-moving defenseman is more important maybe than ever before.
Yeah.
To get a guy on waivers and to have him come in and do the kind of things that Troy's doing for you now, it almost seems impossible, and yet you're getting it.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing with a ton of confidence right now. Very composed. Him and McCabe look like they got instant chemistry right now, which is great. And they move the puck. They're moving the puck extremely well. And talk about pace, Strecher plays with pace out there. He closes on people, he skates, he gets up the ice. He's doing a lot of good things, and he's got. I didn't know a ton about him, but I watch him on the blue line in the offensive zone, and he moves his feet extremely well and gets shots through.
And when you saw him walk into your dressing room the first time you looked at him, did you think he was someone's younger brother?
Who?
Someone's younger brother.
Oh. Well, yeah, like I said, I didn't know a ton about him. Obviously, I've seen him play in the NHL and things like that, but you don't know a guy until you really get him a lot of times. I think you watch people play and you watch other teams play, and he's on, whatever. Until you get a guy, you don't know the personalities, you know what he's all about. But this guy's highly focused hockey player. He very team-oriented, and brings a lot of energy to our team, and like I said, brings a lot of pace to our team back there.
How patient can you be, Craig, with the power play, the five-forward alignment as they work kind of through the kinks here?
What's that?
How patient can you be with that five-forward look on the power play as they kind of work through things?
I became impatient quickly.
Yeah.
Listen, I get it, but the game is tight, so I switched it up. Next power play, I'm not going to put our team in that situation again. Yeah, listen, power plays, they're working through things. It's tough right now. It's not great, and all we can do is keep working through things, and hopefully something starts to really click, and you know, it starts to get going in the right direction. Like I said, I focus on percentages on the power play. I focus on how the power play helps us every game, you know. It's not always about scoring, it's about creating momentum at times too. Yeah, you want to score on it, and we need to start scoring on it, but at the same time, we just got to keep working away and find some chemistry with some guys and get it clicking.
How about Scott Laughton tonight getting the goal and getting that monkey off his back? So that's-
Yeah, no, it was great. That they did a good job that shift. You know, it was a good forward check and a great play by Stevie. Throw it to the net right away. You know, and Lots did a good job at the net. So, like I said, everybody contributed tonight. Everybody was engaged in the game.